I'm James McKillop. I was diagnosed with dementia in November '99, so I've got a lot of experience of living with it. I was thunderstruck when I was diagnosed because I had come across it in my working life. Looking back, it was people in the later stages who were going about in big hospitals, doubly incontinent and drooling and crying out for lost ones. So it was quite a shock to me. However, it took me a wee while to realise that that was the later stages. There was an early middle stage to go through, and you could, if you had the right mental attitude, you could still survive and have some enjoyment out of life. In fact, I always say I've had more enjoyment out of my life now with dementia than what I had before, apart from bringing up my children. I've been to many places and I've met so many wonderful people that look out for people with dementia. So I feel really looked after and loved.
I'm Maureen McKillop, and I've been married to James for 42 years. He was diagnosed, as I said, in 1999, but was showing signs of that probably about 1993, 94. He took early retirement from work in 1995, and because he was forgetting things at work and he was having problems and we couldn't get to the bottom of what was wrong with him. So when he was diagnosed, I was given the role of his carer, whether or not I wanted it. And at that time we'd been married for 27 years, so you'd think, well, why would you not want to be his carer? But at the time I actually hated James, that things were so bad. We were let down by social work very badly, I think, because I was seeing a psychiatrist with James, I was seeing a child psychologist with a younger son who had obsessive compulsive disorder, and I was seeing counsellors at university with their older son who had developed panic attacks, all through James's condition. And nobody looked at the rest of the family, nobody looked at me to see if I needed help. Social work were no use when it came to doing a report for James to get services. They interviewed James on his own and James gave them information which was totally wrong. When I saw the report, I thought, why have they written this? This is all wrong. We couldn't get respite for James. They told me that he could have respite, could have 8 weeks every year, but it would be in a care home, and he just was not ready to be in a care home, so we had to fight and fight to get holiday respite where he would go away. We actually went away with a family and lived with them for a week in various places in the country, so that was really good. Our family have all rallied round now. We all got on really well with our dad, and we look every day, we take it as it comes. We don't dwell on the fact that he has dementia. We just, yes, I've got to remind him what to wear every day and remind him about things and make sure he's got money, make sure he's got his phone. But I would do that if a child was going out, so it's not as though I'm thinking every day, oh, he's got dementia, I must do this. I just take each day as it comes. And I think for carers, the main thing to remember is, as I was told when I went to a carer support group, was that you're only human. It's all right to get angry. Just because he's got dementia doesn't mean to say I can't get angry at him. Yes, I shout at him now and again. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do it because at the end of the day I am only human. So I think you have to try and live your life best you can. You've got to look after yourself if you want to be a good carer, and keep up your own social activities. Give yourself an interest away from the home if you can.